I have literally been traveling the world in 2017, finding the team, assembling the Avengers or whatever. It wasn't my plan, but now that I'm looking at it, it's like, wow, this is like a fucking comic book movie. I'm in South Africa right now at this Namakoland Flower Festival, which is super beautiful. And simply by putting on Facebook, hey, does anyone have any contacts in South Africa? Friends of friends contacted their friends and linked me with one of the people that organizes this. And so now I'm here making video and meeting all these other people that have similar intentions and projects, and they're doing the same thing, creating community clusters of sanctuary hub creative sources. And all these people are doing the same thing, developing creative hubs, places where people can come learn and share and make the world a better place and open it up to people of all ages, colors, nationalities. So these people all around the world are doing this, but there's nothing gluing them together. There's no web linking. This web needs to be created. We have all the spheres. We have the spheres of the tech world, of the cryptocurrency folk. We have the spheres of the New Age hippies. We have the spheres of the NGOs and charities, of teachers, of educators, of yoga instructors. We have everyone and all the elements necessary to make this world this connected paradise of creators, of inspired people that thrive off of being themselves. There is a role for everyone. By you being you, there's a role that will help the world be even better just by you being you. We don't understand that, or sometimes the gravity of that doesn't hit home. People that want to see the world be a better place for all human beings a part of it, where no one has to sacrifice anything, where everyone can still live exactly how they want. We just take away the war, we take away the suffering, we take away the conflicts between humans because they're not necessary. Life's a lot more fun without conflicts between humans. So all these people around the world trying to make the better place. Where's the web? Where's the non-human access? Thank you. You too. Cape Town. What was I gonna say? Two parts of me were feeling constricted, and they were totally like directly related, correlated, and I had no idea. And so I was frustrated for an extended period of time for reasons I couldn't really, I guess, intellectualize, like rationalize, because I have just this belief that any two people anywhere on the planet can be themselves and create some kind of co-creation. And even if it's not like their like most talented, powerful self, like their art or their skill that they studied, like any two people can find a space to just do something where they don't. There's no tension. There's no friction. Those two people are just being themselves to any like scale, to any degree. Two people harmoniously coexisting and creating something. So then when I see and feel a whole lot of synchronicity and correlations between two people, two interactions, me with someone else, then, and I'm feeling friction because of me, or because of something, and I'm like, where's that friction coming from? Because I truly believe that two people can just be themselves and make something harmoniously. So here I am, And I'm unable to just allow myself to be in this space with this other person to make something. On the personal level, the breakthrough started as, okay, I haven't been free. I've been constricted. There have been these other aspects from these other kind of realms that I feel have been constricting me. There's tension on me in a way that I'm not free to be myself. Now, a lot of the times it just feels like it's in the mind. Well, I can just push that away because it's not true. I can't always be myself. But the fact is, it was related too deeply with someone else, and my interacting with someone else on a daily, frequent basis. So I couldn't just push it away. It was tied to her energetically. And so until we could digest and relate through it with words, with really trying to bring two realities together, because everyone has different perceptions, try to wiggle that through with this thing called words, these sounds that we just interpret as certain ways, and I realized I'm not being free. Oceans of like, oh my God, realizations, oh duh, yeah, like really? So I've been going through that the last 12 hours, and then suddenly I pull out the camera, smoke a little ganja, and I'm like, oh, here's another reason. These characteristics of this other person that were starting to drive me crazy when I was feeling all that tension are exactly what my art, the way I express myself to a very powerful degree, needs to balance. So the camera, I need to pull out and capture that because I'm a filmmaker. And so that's like this really strong part of me. And so then suddenly there's this person driving me crazy for all the right reasons, all the reasons I love to be a filmmaker. And it was just like all of that. I don't want to look at it like I have any regrets or, oh, I fucked up. But like, you know, just by continuing to be in communication with myself, to be like, oh, you need to be creating, like all the time, you need to be creating, and why are you getting lazy about that? Then, I don't know, it's just so simple. And it all became clear in a way that could probably be expressed a lot more simple than the way I just explained it all. People all around the world and sharing this idea about connecting communities and individuals in this loving, smiles not the fear way, we realized it's simple. It's just a social media app where we can upload our perception. Okay. So this is the Western Cape in South Africa, and I haven't been documenting this process as much anymore. But I think we just figured something out. Dude, it's like, why do we press like on Instagram? Why do we want to get likes? They're just imaginary numbers. Why could a perceptron be any different?
It's a way to share the stories that are about the smiles, not the fear. And for every story that is shared, there is an appreciation and an honoring for the energy that it took to make that story. So whoever journaled that story gets something. Whatever NGO is doing the work, who has been verified, gets something. There's an honoring of these people who are playing the game.
The whole point is to share perception. The whole point is to make it so we can to travel through perception and see other parts of the world and connect all over the world. What would that actually look like? You pull out your phone to do that. Like, what does it actually look like? And the words all down like a siren in the sky. And you woke up in the morning asking why. Shadow falls with footsteps behind. Footsteps before footsteps to come. And we all see that these dumb questions just a piece of your mind.